Hey, Quinn. Hey, Morgan. Good night. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. Hi. Hi, Luminescence. Luminescence. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on, welcome on. I'm digging this ponytail. Thank you. I know, me too. I'm gonna have to rock this more often. Hi, Undefeated Purpose. Terry, welcome on. So apparently all of you guys want to talk business too. Hey Legs Phoebe, what's up? Good night, happy Friday. So if you're like me, you may just be working on some things this Friday night. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. So I figured I'd jump on since I'm over here strategizing a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm always looking at this wall that's in front of me about these sticky notes and all this brain dumping that I've been doing to really give you a little bit of a strategy for you to be able to do that. So, like Exclusive VA just did, if that's something that you think your peeps, love the hair, thank you, that your peeps will be interested in, you can go ahead and swipe it on, swipe to the side, swipe up, and follow me and invite your peeps. You can share it on Twitter, and you can share it here on Periscope, and of course tap the screen and give some hearts. Hearts are much appreciated as I'm going through some of this stuff. Hey Moms Champions. All right guys, so many of you may know that I've been getting situated in my new place. And I've been utilizing the walls before I paint them and hang things up on them to really just map out some of my ideas. I'm loving all these colors. They're so pretty. So here we go. All right, so you can see all these crazy sticky notes, right? And so what I did was break them down. So and try to organize this chaos. So basically, let's see, I'm like a teacher. What I ended up doing was really breaking down the thoughts in my head. So breaking them up between ideas, programs, new products that I want to launch, new things that I want to have come out, and I made that a sticky note. So right here I have Live with Tiffany. So that is my brand currently, but I have a couple other things up my sleeve. But that is the brand here. And so basically this is what I'm working on. So what goes underneath the Live with Tiffany brand. And then with the other sticky notes, I have content and topics is orange, marketing and ad campaigns is in blue, and then systems is in the pink. So basically what I did was outline all of the products and programs that I have coming out, and then start writing out what I need to do for them. So what does the marketing look like for each one of them? What does the content look like for each one of them? What does the systems that need to be in place look like for each one of them? And it really allowed for me, because I have so many ideas all the time. Really, it's like my hair, right? The amount of ideas that goes on in this little head of mine. You're going to be busy. Yay. Yes, you can say that. But with that, very organized, I try. I'm working on it. But it was really important for me to just release all of that, because I've been traveling a lot over the summer and just getting back and getting settled into my new place. I needed to see everything, right? I needed to see it all on the wall, literally on the wall, because these are things that I've been talking about for a long time, and some of them might be coming up soon. Some of these things I may launch, some of these programs I may introduce to you all soon, and some may be actually ones that I work on for next year. But it's important that I see what those ideas look like and what are all the things that need to be happening along the way. So I advise you, if you feel like you have so many ideas, so many things going on, to really take some time to just, that's Brian back there, he's just hanging out. Actually, I think he's working on something. But take some time to really like plan this out. So break it up into your categories, color code them, and then just dump it out, whatever that looks like to you, whatever that feels like to you, so that you can really start seeing all that you are trying to create, and you can start putting it in the category of, is this something that I'm going to pursue now? Does it go into the now category, the later, how much later? And this will just allow for you to release all that is within you. I think as entrepreneurs, there are so many ideas and so many things that we want to do and create. So putting it on paper and seeing it and getting it out of your head, is one way to really see everything in front of you. So another tool that I use is a mind map. So I don't know how many of you use mind maps. If you do, let me know in the comment section below, and also tap the screen. I would so appreciate it. But here is a mind map that I've been working on. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So as you can see, I think therefore is my company. And so once again, I broke it up to marketing, the brand, what works, what doesn't work, the systems, what's needed to start, business models, and you just have everything really broken down. And this is a work in progress, of things that I want to work on, things that I want to accomplish, but it allows me to really see it all in one place, because being jumbled in your head, it doesn't help you produce. So it's important for you to get those things out. That's awesome. Thank you. So I advise you to either do a mind map. A mind map is, it's on your computer, so you can have it that way. But if you're more visual, you need to touch it. You need to move those Post-its around, and more tactile. If you're a tactile learner, you might want to actually put something on the wall and be able to see it that way. So that is what I've been up to. What are you guys doing this Friday night? So we can chat and have a little biz chat, why don't we? If you have any questions about organizing mind maps and all of that, I can answer that. If you have any questions about online business, monetizing your expertise, any of those things, I'm totally down to talk about that too. Or marketing. Marketing works, online marketing. These are all things that I do. So if you have any questions, any thoughts, anything you want to get off your mind, you can do so now. Or you can be shy and not ask a coach a question. I'm over here on the computer. Anything? Nothing? Wow, you guys are like, okay. Hey there. Hi, Terry. How did you create that graphic for the mind map? The graphic is the mind map. So I didn't create it. It's a part of the mind map. This app is on Chrome. There's several, I think one is literally called Mind Maps, or Mind Meister is one, but this one is a Chrome extension. And let me see what it's called. This is Mindomo. So so that's what it's called. And it's free. Mindomo. And you get that on Chrome. So that's within the Chrome browser. You can get an extension, and it's called Mindomo. They have a lot of other ones, but that's the one that I like the most. It seemed nice and neat. But there's a lot of different mind maps, and so those mind maps usually come with a structure, and you just plug it in, basically. So, yeah. Any other questions? Hi, Priceless Planning. I think I just saw you jump on and join us. We're talking about organizing, which Priceless Planning knows all about. I'm not that organized, but I'm working on it. So it looks like it, that looks pretty organized, but I'm working on my organization. But really it's important to get all of that stuff out of your head, because being a creator and constantly creating, if you're anything like me, it's every minute there's a new thought, that has a new idea attached to it. And that's why I love working with my clients, because I'm able to take their ideas and just completely go off on a tangent. And it's important that I don't just keep coming up with my own ideas, because I just don't have time for that. I don't have time for any of that. So I like working with my clients and getting them to get their ideas off the ground and build out viable businesses for them, which helps me use my creativity without me creating anything new. So that is a plus. If you have any questions for me in regards to business, online business, marketing, strategy, any of those things, I'd be more than happy to answer right now. If not an issue. I will go back to work. Go back to doing some things while the baby is asleep, because she might wake up at any moment now. You guys are so quiet. So quiet tonight. Anything at all? If not, no worries. I'm okay with that. Nope. All right, guys. Then I will see you a little bit later.